This is a report from CNBC News. We need to close down the state of Florida, located in the United States. Florida reports more than 10,000 new coronavirus cases for the fifth day. Florida reported 12,523 new cases of the coronavirus on Saturday, making it the fifth consecutive day. The hotspot state reported more than 10,000 cases of the coronavirus, according to the state health department. The state has reported more than 11,865 new infections on an average over the past 7 days, up 29% from a week ago, according to CNBC News analysts of data compiled by Johns Hopkins University. The residents here are terrified. I am terrified for the first time in my career. Those are words from a representative from the state of Florida. Florida reported 12,523 new cases of the coronavirus on Saturday, making the fifth consecutive day the hotspot state reported. The state has reported more than 11,865 new cases of the coronavirus. The Florida Department of Health says the virus has infected more than 350,047 people in the state and killed at least 4,982 people. Nearly 5,000 people lost their life to the coronavirus in a little bit more than 4.5 months. The coronavirus surfaced here in the United States and started us to quarantine and lockdown for March of this year. It's just not July this year. The state has reported more than 10,000 new cases per day since Tuesday. Of the past 10 days, Florida has reopened more than 10,000 new cases on 9 of those days, according to the state health department. It's also reported a record spike in coronavirus cases to 15,244 new cases as of the 11th day of July of 2020. Hospitalizations have risen in recent weeks as well. As of Sunday, 49 hospitals had no more available adult intensive care units available, according to the Florida Agency for Healthcare Administration. The residents here are terrified. It's terrible. We have community spreads, which means the virus is out of control. The lack of both federal and state leadership from Governor Ron DeSantis, a Republican who hampered local officials' ability to bring the virus under control. In my district, it's low-income minorities, Hispanics, African Americans, blacks, she said, who was forced to go back to work for economic reasons because their employers demanded they go back to work. She added that the people in her district live in multi-generation households, so those who become infected often pass it on to older family members. Over the past 7 days, the marginal age of newly infected people in Florida was above 40, according to the state health department. That marks a steady rise since mid-June, when the governor of Florida noted that the marginal age of those testing positives have fallen from 65.5 years old in March to 37 years old in June, hitting a low of age 33 on the 24th day of June. That means younger people are becoming affected with the coronavirus. Florida, the state of Florida largest teacher union sues schools over reopening schools. The largest teacher union in Florida sues the governor of Florida on Monday over his administration push to fully reopen all public schools next month. Even as the number of coronavirus cases in the state is spiking. The Florida Education Association accused Governor DeSantis of Florida and other state officials of violating a state constitution mandate to keep public schools safe and secure. The union asked a state court in Miami to halt the governor reopening efforts, according to a copy of the suit obtained by NBC News. Florida is grappling with a significant surge in the coronavirus cases, reporting more than 10,000 new cases on Monday alone. That's a lot of people becoming affected with the coronavirus in one day. 10,000. Protesters heckled the governor of Florida during a news conference Monday afternoon in Orlando, with some demonstrating shouting, "Shame on you." Florida have more to worry about the coronavirus. The OrlandoNews.com also reported a mysterious death of 3 men beaten during a fishing trip. Frost-proof Florida investigators are now offering a $30,000 reward for clues in a mysterious triple homicide in Polk County. According to Polk County Sheriff's Office, Damian Tillman, 23, Brandon Rollins, 27, and Kev Springfield, 30, age 30, was found dead late Friday in Frostproof, where the best friends had met to go on a fishing trip. Deputies said Rollins has called his dad and said, "Help." His dad knew Brandon had gone fishing with his 2 friends, Kevin and Damian. Brandon's dad drove to the Lake Screedy Road. When he arrived, he found his son Brandon barely alive and his 2 friends deceased. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said, when first responders arrived, all 3 men was dead, officials said. They had appeared to be beaten and shot, Judd said. Judd said investigators are reviewing surveillance videos from nearby homes and businesses. We want to be the voice for those young men who lost their lives Friday night when their lives was snuffed out by some nasty, evil person or persons, he said. The sheriff's office said there is no evidence the killing was drug-related or domestic in nature, domestic violence. Family members are cooperating with the investigating deputies